Favor and take a look at your screen. So this is a component of our today's special value, but the reason that we want to show you this is you've got a woman standing there, she's barefaced, and then what her skin looks like under UV light. Because whether it's summertime, and honestly, even on a cloudy day, we're told it's even more important to make sure that we have UVA and UVB protection on our skin. One of the biggest signs of aging has to do with what happens to our skin because of UVA and UVB light, which is from the sun. You even can get that inside. But you see what happens, the discoloration, the aging of the skin. It is so important that part of your skincare ritual does include SPF. But a lot of times that SPF, it like smells a little beachy, you know, it's kind of tacky. You put it on and your makeup doesn't go on super great over it because it's not a makeup primer. Leave it to TATCHA, that is all about this incredible ritual-based skincare to bring us a today's special value that also includes a super size of their Silken SPF. This is one of the only times of the year that you see this exclusive size. But it's also combined with their incredible skincare ritual. So this is coming at every angle. We cleanse, we protect, and I gotta tell you, I am so excited that this is today's special value, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So first off, you get the super size of your Silken SPF, okay? That's a huge story. I'm gonna pop on over here. This is the rice powder. One rice powder is sold every 5 minutes. It's this amazing foaming way to cleanse. It's water activated. The enzymes in here include like papaya enzymes. So it exfoliates, it cleanses, and it sets up your whole ritual then to be ready for the day. Now this right here, this is exactly why I was so thrilled to see this as a today's special value. Their Ageless Renewal Cream is my all-time favorite. It is their most luxurious and their most advanced when it comes to hydration and an incredible moisturizing treatment for your skin. I use this every single night and I savor it. I actually got down to the last bit of my jar and I got a little sad. And then I realized our today's special value is coming up. I was like, yes, like the timing could not be more perfect. You also get their most advanced eye cream. It's rich in antioxidants. It's ultra hydrating. Wait till you see some of the before and afters for your skin. But the big part of this is why it's today's special value. And on a big weekend, our birthday sale, the Ageless Enriching Renewal Cream, that is nearly a $200 cream. It's $198. Let alone the eye cream is $109, and then your Silken sunscreen, that's a $106 value. So that's a $481 value at a today's special value price for about $310 less. It's $149.98, less than the cost of my go-to anti-aging cream. You get your today's special value. Now, all you have to choose is the rice powder because that one comes in a few different formulas. Now, classic is one that I always go with. It's super popular today. We're over half gone for what we started with at midnight. If you're not sure where to go, you get all the great benefits. A great way to go is start with the classic, normal to combination skin. Now, if you have very dry skin, or maybe it's slightly more sensitive, consider the gentle. That's another choice. That comes in that purple jar. Now, the calming indigo, now that's delicate skin, right? So if you really need to baby your skin, but you also want those benefits of indigo and exfoliation, there's 1,300 remaining. Then I do love the deep. So sometimes I alternate between the classic and the deep. Ideal for oily skin. Sometimes I get like those congested areas, so I love using the deep for that. There's fewer than 2,000. That's the only choice that you have to make, and it's your whole ritual. It can be the ritual, like this could be stop here and go, like this is it. Or it also works beautifully with other products that you know and love that you're already using in your routine. This becomes that seamless addition. Now, we do have it available on auto delivery, which is probably what I should have done so that I wasn't like savoring the last bit of my renewal at the very, I was like, how can I spread this out? Lock it on the auto delivery. You'll get a shipment every 90 days for the next year. It also means you get to keep this today's special value. And many of these items like the super size and the sunscreen, our Ageless Renewal, we only see a couple times a year. All of this today ships to you for free. So Jennifer Herr is joining us. She's part of the TATCHA team. She embodies that amazing ritual that this is all about. But this is a cleanse and protect ritual with a huge value story.
Yes, I mean, we're here to care for you through caring for your skin. So when we really saw what we wanted to do, we wanted that Ageless cream in there, which is by far one of my favorites. I know yours too. We also wanted to layer in that protection. So I'm excited to be here to start talking about what this does for your skin.
It's such a luxury experience. I felt like some of my friends who have older daughters
Yes.
that were looking into skincare, I felt like I got to have like street cred with them by sharing TATCHA, because they all know and love TATCHA. This is such a luxury brand. It really, a lot of it starts with the rice powder. That's the first step in the ritual. One is sold every 5 minutes, and it's one of the best ways to cleanse. So what is rice powder?
So rice powder is basically what you're seeing here. This exfoliant is water activated. You saw what happened as soon as I added water. You see this foam and goodness.
Do you feel, now that you added water, do you feel any of the granules?
You don't see any of that. So if you do feel it, add more water, because the purpose of this getting activated is to make sure all of that is dissolved, because you want the foam. Because when you get the foam, what's happening is you're activating the papaya enzymes and the rice enzymes here and getting it to work. Those enzymes are what's going to be eating away and just kind of resurfacing all of that dullness from the skin, revealing your best skin underneath. You're not scratching, so this is gentle enough to use twice a day, every single day, but effective enough to resurface the skin in moments. This is an iconic product. And whenever we were trying to come up with a DSV configuration and there was one that didn't have the, I'm like, we can't do that. So we have to have the
Yeah, if it doesn't have the rice powder, you're probably gonna come storm our studios.
Yes.
Like, where's the rice powder as a today's special value? Can I also, so there's part of, it's working enzymatically. It's not the physical rice itself. It's all the enzymes that's doing the exfoliation.
That's right, because you have to exfoliate and you have to turn over those cells in the skin. But how do you do that without causing micro tears? And the thing is, the proof is in the pudding. Immediately after one use, you are getting improvement in the skin texture, skin radiance, smoothness, suppleness, appearance of pores. After one use, that's 10 to 15 seconds is all it takes. And then when you continue to use it, you get additional benefits, like cumulative benefits that just compound over time.
Just in our show, 1,200 have been spoken for. Jennifer, you're the expert. I'm curious your suggestion on how we go through these. And then if you're not familiar with TATCHA, we'll share a little bit more about this history and how you're created. Who should go with the original?
So this is about 95% of you, normal to combination skin. If you're really not sure, just go here. I mean, at one point, this is all we offered.
And then the purple is the gentle.
That's the gentle.
Original too is really popular.
Yes. The purple is for you if you have a little bit drier skin. This is what I use now because it's just the dryness is setting into my life. So.
Yeah. And if you do get auto delivery, can you switch?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes,
so like as the year goes on, or if you're like me and you do like to switch it up, that's going to be your. Which one is this again?
Oh,
original?
Original and gentle.
Gentle, thank you.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
And then this is the indigo.
Calming indigo. This is for you if you have ultra delicate reactive skin. Now, everything in our line's great for skin. It's gentle, but again, angry skin, you're gonna go here with the indigo.
And then this one's the deep. So if you have oily skin.
Oily skin. If you have pores that are concerned for your skin, this is great. And here's the thing. I use the gentle for dry skin, but my husband uses the oily skin, the deep. I use it a lot of times when I'm out of mine.
Yeah.
And it still works for me. My skin, it's not like, you know, affected negatively because I use that.
This whole idea of like the geisha's beauty routine, that was something that had never really, the secrets were never shared.
Correct. Yes. This is Toshimana. She is one of the geisha that we've known and studied with, and she was one of the people that shared with us some of the practices for their skincare. In this image, she has a little brow makeup, a little bit of liner, but that complexion, it is all her. There's no makeup, there's no foundation, there's no cover up, and this is what we aspire for. So again, no written account of what they did. They told it orally. We do have a book that we can talk about later, but
that's amazing.
It's a story about how this even came to be, but these are all beauty secrets that have just worked for centuries.
So the only choice really is the gentle cleanser, and it's an amazing experience on your skin. One of those is sold every 5 minutes. So you choose the original, you could go the gentle, you also have the indigo, and then the deep. So if you have more oily skin, deep is a great way to go. Renewal cream is my all-time favorite. We're gonna dive into this in just a second. It is their most advanced hydration and, you know, treatment for your skin. I go to this consistently because I experience like a luminosity, a radiance. Like I see the results when I use the Renewal. And then we also have the eye cream as well. This again, it's antioxidant rich. It's one of your most advanced formulas. And then even yesterday I went out for my 12-mile run. I'm training for a marathon. And this is the SPF that I use. Jennifer's like, again?
I followed her Instagram. I was like, man, she can run.
But I could still run and sweat. And this is the SPF I wear. It also is the most beautiful underneath your makeup. I wouldn't do that with the same SPF I typically put on my kids at the beach, right? That's what makes this so special, is you can truly wear it every day. Okay, I do want to dive into that Ageless Renewal Cream, because this jar alone, it's $198, which is why you could tell when I got down to that little bit of my jar, I was like trying to savor it.
Yeah.
And use it. I use it primarily as my night cream. What makes this so different?
So this is a powerhouse moisturizer, and I don't say that lightly. I have gone to bat for this moisturizer over and over and over again. I've never missed. If I really like you, like, this is what I'm gonna gift you. And every time, every person that's come back,
well,
said,
now everybody's gonna know,
more.
Jennifer.
Like, where can I buy it? I know, right? I just totally gave it away. It was like, where can I buy more? And I was like, well, here's the link. And then they see the price, but it clicks for them, because the price isn't what it is just because. It really works.
Yeah.
So much of the results that you see from the entire ritual comes from this, and this is the first time you're seeing it this year.
Yeah, it's not just hydration. So I want you to think about the word elasticity as we look at some of these before and afters, because that's where it's almost like that rubber band or a balloon. You know, you stretch it out, but then when you unstretch it, it's all, you see the texture. Look at this before and after.
So good.
Because this is a moisturizer that addresses fine lines and wrinkles and the elasticity, which i.e. kind of translate to youthful looking skin.
Correct, correct. And so this is the immediate after, which is 15 minutes of time lapse.
Stop
This
it.
is the before. Can you
This is immediately.
Yes.
Okay,
look at her under eyes.
Okay, so focus on her eyes and the skin underneath it. Holy cats, Batman. Do you see that, though?
I do. When we go over to the after, like, oh, I cannot.
Listen, that's where you can see why it's $198.
Holy cow.
Right? You can. It's nearly a $200 cream. Now, I'm going to be honest, Jennifer, if I came home with a $200 cream, my husband might ask a few questions.
Correct.
But if I came home with a whole ritual where I said, actually, I saved over $330,
yes, ma'am,
and you can get results like this immediately, that is such a smart purchase for your skin. Look at the difference. And even not just under the eyes, but like the luminosity underneath her whole skin. Here, look at this other before and after as well. You can see, and especially when you're using the whole system, right? You're cleansing with the rice powder. You then have your anti-aging treatment, that renewal cream. It's so good with the eye cream. What about, there's areas I feel like for women that often really stand out. Maybe we change our hairstyle because we're trying to cover it. It could be the lines on the forehead.
Yeah, yeah. Take a look at this forehead. Wait, it's not a bad forehead, but look at 1 week after. So not only are you getting 15-minute immediate results, but as you continue to use these rituals, your skin's just gonna continue to drink in the benefits. It's gonna get used to being treated with the right botanicals. We don't have any parabens, phthalates, sulfates. So much of what you're seeing is coming from the moisturizer. She used the entire ritual, but I'm telling you, when you try this moisturizer, you will understand that the value is insane. And if I was only getting the moisturizer for the price of this TSV, I would still buy it and be very, very happy with myself.
You have enough to use it for AM and PM.
Yeah,
that's like, I was stretching mine out and kind of saving it. That's why you should get the auto delivery, because you see these results like this. We saw immediate results, we see after a week. You don't want to be without them. So we looked at forehead, we looked at an eye area. What if you're feeling like elasticity is kind of affected all over the face?
Yes, ma'am. Take a look at this beautiful woman's cheeks, okay? We're talking texture, we're talking hydration, we're talking about antioxidants and superfoods that are getting fed back in. This is 1 week later. This is the after image. But this is the before. Do you see her under eyes and the cheek area and the chin area? We're gonna see the after one more time, and you can appreciate what this ritual does. It's very simple, but it's not, you know, it's a really different approach.
It's impactful. I mean, that's just 1 week. I got a cream once from my dermatologist, and the assistant there said, okay, give it about 6 weeks before you start seeing a difference. And I was like, we sell stuff on QVC that I see a difference in a week, right? I think I'll stick to that at a fraction of the cost. So do you realize this cream is $198? Your whole today's special value, what is that, like $40 less? In 765, $50 less than just the Ageless Renewal Cream. And you're getting some holy grail items like the rice powder. That's gonna be your cleansing step. You also get your cream, and then the eye cream, that's the most advanced eye cream that TATCHA has. It will look like you have pearls under your eyes. And then we also have the Silken SPF. It's UVA, UVB. It dries matte, no white cast. It's perfect for under makeup and even alone. This is a super size. Like here's the original, just to give you an idea. And maybe you've seen one of these. I said, she's cute, she's trying. But this is a $106 value that really